Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Double Team. So, today we will be talking about Overwatch.
Yeah.
Since we've been playing a lot lately, and we played together a few times as well, and I'm really addicted to it, so I really wanted to talk about it as
Yeah.
well. So, we're gonna
I'll
talk
leave a
about.
plug-in for you. Thalia's been streaming it on and off, so just go watch her.
Thank you.
Um,
yeah, but we're gonna talk about the characters though this time.
yeah.
So we're gonna talk
I
about the
figured
ones
you
we
might
like.
as well, because everybody's been playing it, everybody's been talking about it, there's always events going on,
Yeah,
so why not?
yeah, exactly. So we're gonna be talking about what are our favorite characters, not only from like how they look, but also like how you play with them and who's your favorite to play with and who do you not like? Because I do have some characters as well that I'm like, nope, I'm staying away from this one. Like it all depends on how you play as well. So if you
Yeah, it's actually
want.
really interesting because when we started playing, I was like, oh, you play a lot of characters that I don't play, and vice
Oh,
versa.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we do play a lot of different characters, so that is very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to start which character you like or like to play with the
Sure.
most, maybe? I don't know.
I can start. One of the things that I wasn't expecting that ended up happening for me is that I end up playing support a lot.
Mm.
Because when I started the game, I started trying like Reinhardt and Soldier 76 and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But I ended up seeing that a lot of the times there wasn't a support, so I kind of started playing that, and now I end
Yeah.
up playing support all the time. So the characters that I play the most and that I enjoy playing the most are Zenyatta, Mercy, and Lucio. Like those are my top three, the ones that I spent more hours on.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I like. I barely play Lucio because I don't
Yeah,
really.
I know.
I don't know why. Like he's cool to. He's fun to play with, but I just don't. I can't really work with him for some reason because
Yeah.
he moves so fast. I think that's why probably.
Out of the three of them, I'd say Zen is the one that I played more hours with and that I probably play best as. I really enjoy playing with Lucio, but I still, like, I'm not a pro at wall riding or something like that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I'm the best Lucio, but I play with him a lot and I enjoy his mechanics. I like the fact, like, in general, you have so many different play styles, and Lucio is, like, super different than playing more. Like, Zenyatta still has a very first person shooter aspect. You can
Mm.
still, like, shoot stuff. And
Yeah.
Lucio, well, he has his like, sound gun or whatever, but you don't really do that much. You just hop around and change if you're speeding people up or healing people. So it's
Yeah.
not like as active in the shooting part, but then you can push people away, which is really fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially in Ilios, it's really fun. You're just like, boop, no, you're dead.
Just go into the well. Yeah,
So I
that's
guess
true.
that's like my top three in terms of what I play the most.
Hmm.
I have more, but you can share the ones that you play the most now.
Right now, well, when I started, I haven't started playing Overwatch for like too long. Like I've only been playing for a month and a half, no, 2 months, something like that.
Yeah.
So I started off
You
with.
started during or after the Halloween event.
Yeah, yeah, or like, well, it was in December that I started, so.
Oh yeah, it was after that for sure. It was the
Hmm.
Christmas event.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's when I started, and then I don't know why, but I immediately went with Sombra every time. I don't know why. She just came out, I think, as well a little bit before that, and for her, it was like I really liked her character, how she looked. I remember
Yeah.
when I started playing, I was like, I'm only gonna play the female characters, and I don't know why,
Yeah, you
but
did have that. I remember
yeah,
you saying like, I don't play with the male character
yeah.
that much. And I was like, oh,
And now that
that's
completely
funny because I play
changed.
with a lot of them.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but I guess like I never. Oh, bless you.
I had zero warning that I was gonna sneeze to be like, hold on. So that just happened. Go on.
It's fine. It's natural. But yeah.
What the human body does.
Female characters, yeah. But now that changed, so I'm not really playing a lot with Sombra anymore. Although she's kind of boosted now, I still kind of need to get into it again. But mostly, I also play a lot of support, like you do. I used to play a lot of offense and defense first, and now it's more support. So I really like Ana. I'm kind of like trying to get better at her because I think she's really strong if you can use her right. So I really like Ana and Mercy. I think I use those two the most as support. Zenyatta I actually started using because of you, because I was curious how he worked, so I kind of started playing him a lot more as well if I do get the chance. But next to that, it's mostly Junkrat and D.Va that I play, because I really like Junkrat. And Soldier as well, actually. I've been playing a lot more Soldier as well for now.
Yeah, I also always play Junkrat and D.Va a lot. I started with seeing the support characters because it's the class that I play the most. Like, if I see that I have the space or, like, the team build that I can do offense or defense or something, I usually have one or two characters that I'm comfortable playing. So for offense, I'm comfortable with mostly Soldier. I've been trying out some others, but Soldier is the one that I feel best at. I guess Sombra is really fun. Every person that I know that plays Overwatch hardcore is like, Sombra is not a competitive character.
Yeah.
But like, she's fun to play. So in quick play, I'm like, sometimes I will Sombra.
Yeah.
Or in the arcade mode or something like that. But I'm not like, I'm terrible as Pharah. I'm super terrible as Mei. Like, I made people really upset because I would put my walls up, because I would, like, panic, go like, they're coming in, wall, and they were like, you just walled in the way of my ult. Like, whoops, I guess I'll not play Mei. But yeah, I'm with you that, like, I started playing some characters because I like the concept of them. So, like, Junkrat, I really like the fact that he's, like, kind of crazy, super explosives guy.
Yeah.
D.Va, because I mean, she's a gamer with a mecha. She's like kind of the perfect character for us. Yeah, I know. I like D.Va too. And then the Zenyatta was in that class. Mercy and Lucio weren't at first. Zenyatta was more like, oh, he's a robot, but he's also a monk, and that's like super cool to me, that he's just floating around with his orbs. So I was interested. I was drawn to Zenyatta like right away. Mercy is more of a... Everybody was like, Mercy's super OP and also easy to play, and for me she looked really hard at first, because I would just see Mercies everywhere flying around. I was like, that sounds very complicated. So I started playing her, and actually she's not that complicated, so I was like, oh!
Yeah.
And then I started, like, listening more to, like, her lines and some of her story as, like, a doctor, and I was like, I kind of identify, so now I like Mercy. But yeah, and I think those are the main ones. I really like Winston's character. Like, from before I played Overwatch, I was like, Winston is really cool because he's a scientist monkey. Yeah. I'm super into that. But I don't use him well at all.
Yeah, same. I don't ever use him. I used to like not use him at all before I watched the short clips of Overwatch, and then I watched it and I was like, oh, he plays a pretty big deal in this, and I kind of want to see how he works now. So I started using him a little bit, but I'm still not really confident. But when it comes to tank, I would probably do like D.Va or Zarya every time, because I do like how Zarya works as well, especially if you can team up with people with her ults and stuff.
I need to start trying out Zarya. She's one of those characters. There's a few characters that I've never played, and there are some characters that I've played but that I don't usually play and will try not to play, like McCree.
Yeah.
Or anything that requires you shooting accurately. I'm not a shooter person. I'm really bad at that. I'm getting better because I'm playing more Overwatch, but better for me is not like a competitive sort of better. It's just, I feel like I can contribute more, but I still shoot like crap. So I'm not playing any of those characters. That's the same reason why, even though like I see you playing Ana all the time, and I'm like, I can't aim. And they're going to be moving everywhere, so I'm not going to be an efficient Ana, so I'd rather just do one of the other supports.
Yeah.
So I was like that with... For some reason, I never felt inclined to try Zarya until very recently.
Yeah.
I would always like to have a Zarya in my team, but I would never try to be Zarya.
Yeah, I mean, I have that too with Lucio. Like, I love having a Lucio on my team, but I don't like playing him, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Which is why when we play together, it's not usually a huge deal of, like, who is taking this character, because you naturally choose different characters. Except for maybe Diva and Junkrat, but that's fine. We can just complement each other.
Exactly. Yeah,
I guess another character that now I should probably learn to play Symmetric, because now she's super strong again.
I started playing her a lot more now. Not really, well, sometimes in quick play, but I just play a lot of versus AI on hard mode now, and then I try to use Symmetra a lot more on defend, just to, like, see how she works.
I never play versus AI anymore. I don't know why.
I do it all the time.
I used to be the sort of person to do that all the time because I feel very nervous to be put in a multiplayer situation with real people when I feel like I'm bad.
Yeah.
But I just started doing quick play and be like, I don't care because nobody's playing properly.
Yeah.
For the most part, so it's fine.
For the most part, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. For me, I tend to like the atmosphere more in versus AI because I've made so many friends on versus AI that later are like, oh, you want to do quick play, and then you have a full team, and it's actually a lot more fun if you have a full team of friends.
Yeah.
So that's why I usually play versus AI, just to train new characters that I haven't really played a lot with before.
Yeah.
And usually people understand as well if you do that, because that is kind of, versus AI is kind of practicing anyways.
Yeah. I think you're right about that. Like, getting a good team can happen in any mode. I've had a couple, like, people group up that ended up as a 6-stack, even in competitive. But the fact that you're in competitive also means that a lot of people are taking it super seriously.
Yeah.
A little bit less in quick play, but you still have some people that are kind of like, oh, you suck.
Yeah.
So I guess versus AI, like, everybody that's playing versus AI is trying to learn a character, because it's not like you're playing against other people, so it doesn't really matter. So that makes sense to me. I usually do some training, and if I want to be forced to use characters that I don't usually use, I will do some arcade. Because you have those modes in which you're just whatever.
Yeah, you're changing the whole time. Yeah.
That was actually, like, that arcade that was only Pharahs and Mercies is one of the first times that I've ever tried to play Pharah. And I'm not a good Pharah, but I was like, at least I know, like, her skills now. So I know sort of how she's supposed to play, even if I can't play her like that.
Yeah.
So that was nice. A character... I wanted to ask you which characters that, like, you looked at before you played Overwatch that you ended up not enjoying or not playing that much when you actually played, like, stuff that looked interesting but that you actually don't play.
I think the biggest one would be Tracer, because she was promoted everywhere the most, and I was like, and my brother, his favorite is, like, Tracer, and he used to play with her the whole time, and I was like, okay, I guess I will like her as well. But eventually I don't know, I don't really play with her that much. I just prefer Soldier in a way when it comes to offense, but if I do have to choose when it comes to offense, it's either Soldier, Sombra, or Tracer. But still, I didn't think I would hate... sometimes I really do hate Tracer when someone on the enemy team is Tracer.
Somebody else playing Tracer well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when people can play Tracer so well, I get so jealous, but I'm also like, I should train this character, but I don't know, it's pretty hard. I thought she would be easier to play with, to be honest.
I've never played Tracer except for, like, it happened in arcade.
Yeah.
Even though I knew she was, like, one of the most well-known characters and, like, one of the ones that were out there with more skins and more whatever.
Yeah.
Because I could tell right away that she was supposed to be played in a very fast-paced, like, move to another place, shoot very accurately, move again.
Yeah.
And, like, my reflexes can't keep up with that well, so I was like, ooh, this looks really cool, and also I'm really scared of ever playing Tracer ever. So I've never tried her.
Yeah.
I guess for me it would be Maybe the sniper character, so like Widowmaker and
Oh
Ana,
yeah.
because I like the concept of being a sniper, because it's like you're not right up in the mess, and also cats fighting. It's fine. They're just playing around. Don't mind them. Um, I like the concept of being away from the fray, but like being really good at shooting people down without having to be super fast.
Mhm.
But when I first started, everybody was complaining that Widowmaker was super nerfed and now she was weak and not viable.
Yeah.
And then when I did try to play a little bit of snipers, I was like, I really like the concept of this, but I'm really bad. So I ended up not doing that. Another character that surprisingly I ended up not playing as much. I keep trying, but everybody was like, you should try Reinhardt, because Reinhardt is kind of easy to play
Yeah.
when you first start. I'm a really bad Reinhardt.
Same. I'm not
For
good at
some
him either.
reason, like, everybody tells me it's easier to learn. I'm way better of a diva
Mhm.
or something like that than a Reinhardt.
Yeah, I get what
Maybe
you mean.
because I don't have the spatial awareness to, like, put my shield up and down when I should need to do that. And with Diva, I'm just like, oh fuck, no shield, it's fine. I can just zoom out of, like, just go
Fly
in that
away.
direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
That's
guess
true.
that's maybe why, but I was really not expecting that.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I think for me, Tracer, the other one is Hanzo. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not really good at aiming, but it depends on the character for me. Because, like, for Ana, I'm getting better, but for Ana, it's not really sniping. Like, it goes pretty fast with her gun for her, and you don't need to be in a really small range for her. Like, you have a bigger space to, like, aim at. But, like, Hanzo and Genji, those are, like, the most difficult characters for me to play with. When I have the arcade mode with Hanzo and Genji, it's a miracle if I kill one person in the whole game. Like, I just can't deal with it. I thought it would be easier to play Hanzo.
Yeah,
but
I agree with that, but I think Genji is harder for me than Hanzo. Because it's also one of those very fast-paced, like, you're throwing your stars and then you zoom to the person, then you use your sword, and my brain can't comprehend all of that. Like, I'm getting better at avoiding them so they don't annoy me as much on the other team unless they're, like, that good that they're just shitting on everybody. But playing as them still kind of intense. I think I will probably play some Hanzo before I ever play some Genji, though. Because it's just one of him and McCree is just one of those characters that I'm just nope.
Yeah, same. I don't like those two. It's just it's also the aiming, like, for McCree as well. His gun moves when you shoot anyway, so I kind of, like, lose sight of where I'm shooting in that way.
Yeah. I like McCree as a concept. It's not one of those characters that I look at and I'm like, it's so boring. No, I really like when I played him in arcade and it doesn't really matter. Or like that mode that was all McCrees versus McCrees. That was a fun game. I remember that. So I kind of get how he should be played, but I will never be an efficient player just because I know that I'm bad at aiming. That's basically it. Because he actually gives you some, I mean, you have the stun, so you have some margin of error in which you're like, okay, I didn't aim properly, but, like, stun. And then he has, like, that shooting that has the spread that's, like, 3 in a row or whatever. So, like, it's not like you have to snipe very accurately all the time or just, like, aim very accurately all the time, but it's still kind of hard for me to play with him.
Yeah, same. Okay. There was one character, Roadhog.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot that. Roadhog looks so fun. And I'm still very bad, but I'd like to be a better Roadhog.
Yeah, I don't know. I really hate his appearance. I can't stand it for some reason.
Aww.
I mean, I like good Roadhog players, and he comes in really handy sometimes, but I will never play him unless it is arcade mode or something like that. So that is, like, the only character where I'm like, No. Oh, and Torbjorn as well. Those two, I'm like, oh no, thanks. I'm not really interested in playing those ever in some
I've only
way.
played Torbjorn in arcade because I don't find his playstyle very appealing, I guess you could say. It's nothing to do with his character. I actually like the idea of, like, they turn him into a Viking or a pirate, and that really suits the type of character he is.
Yeah.
But just the fact that he's, like, he builds a turret.
Yeah.
I know that's not, everybody's gonna be like, but that's not how you're supposed to play him.
Yeah.
I know, but like, when I look at him, it doesn't seem like an appealing play style for me. Because I like to feel like I'm contributing, and that also I'm not also dying all the time, but also I'm in the fight.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I play Diva a lot, because I can kind of survive out there, and I can kind of kill a lot of people, but I can also run away if I need to. Like, I have more survivability as that kind of character.
Yeah.
But I do like Roadhog, and one of the things that I did when we decided to do this episode was I went and read some of the lore, because I had never really done that, because it doesn't really matter for you to play.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, because Junkrat and Roadhog in the lore, they're kind of like a pair.
Yeah.
And they were kind of both corrupted by these, like, experiments, and they're kind of fried in the brain. That's why Junkrat is, like, a pyromaniac.
Yeah.
So they kind of just decided to watch each other's backs. And they're both kind of messed up, and now they're a pair, and I just love that. I love that you have two very different but very unlikely friends just watching each other's back, even though they kind of hated each other.
Yeah.
And one of them is just like, explosives, and the other's like, I'm a pig with a hook now.
Yeah, that's true. I do have to admit, I do like their backstory, like, with those two. And when I saw the shorts, like, or I don't know, or not shorts, maybe it was like the comic, I'm not too sure, but I did see, like, the pictures and the frames of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know, they just suit so well together. I just didn't think beforehand, like, how crazy they both were. I didn't really think about it, and then when I saw it, I was like, yep, that makes sense. Yeah.
I love lunatic type characters. Not the I'm crazy just as a trope, I guess, but characters that have that sort of edge in which you're like, they're kind of tipping over, but also they're very good at what they're doing. I don't know. It's just it's weird to explain, but I like that sort of character. Read into it as you might. I mean, I like Isaiah and stuff like that, so people who watch this show should know that by now. My thing.
That's true. I mean, I like Hisoka. That's why I like Junkrat, to be honest, because of that one skin.
I hate that skin. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with that skin because I think it's a great skin and it's great for his character, but I'm also not too fond of having clowns around.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't really want to be playing and suddenly there's a creepy clown in my face.
I think it was just funny because he is already so crazy and yells a lot of stuff, and then they just give him a clown suit and just like, yep, it's perfect now.
I mean, it is kind of perfect. It's also kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy for sure. They have a lot of, like, creepy skins at the moment as well, where you're like, what's happening? Like the Ana skin, the new Ana skin is really creepy.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish, like, I wanted to talk about this as well. Some of my favorite characters don't have, like, enough skins that I really, really like.
Same.
Like Ana. Ana doesn't have enough skins, or she doesn't have enough skins that I really like, unless it's like the young Ana ones that I really like. The other ones are pretty creepy, but yeah.
Yeah, there are some skins that I'm really sad that I missed because I started playing before you, but not as intensely, and I started playing right at the end of the Halloween event. Yeah. So I have, like, the Spectre Farah kind of skin since I started playing, but I don't really play Farah. And I have, like, a lot of skins for characters that I don't really play that much, but same. The characters that like, Zenyatta actually is one of the characters that I play that has more varied skins. But someone like Lucio basically looks like Lucio
Yep.
in 90% of his skins. And then you have those like robot-like ones, which I don't have yet, but those are like the best. Even his event ones, his Christmas ones, was like, it's a ski version of Lucio.
Yeah.
It's still Lucio with the same like shit on him.
Exactly, yeah. No, it's true. Yeah, I get what you mean. But yeah, for me it's mostly Anna and Diva. Diva wanted
I agree with
new
Diva.
skin.
They basically change either the colors, like even the Summer Games event that I wasn't around for, but it was like, it's a different tight suit, and her mecha has like a different color and maybe a different drawing on, but there's not major changes.
Yeah, exactly. Except for like now the new one is really, really good because she has a different outfit on for once when she's out of her mech. But still,
the Rooster Year.
Yeah,
one.
but still the mech itself is just like kind of black with a little bit of stuff on it. But I'm already happy that she has another look because otherwise it's always the same suit. Yeah.
I think there are some characters that I don't really play that have really dope skins on.
I agree.
Like, May's skins tend to be pretty good. They're also not super varied, but now she has the Lunar Year ones, so they help. But, like, Reinhardt has pretty varied ones. I guess both Junkrat and Roadhog usually have pretty good event skins.
Yeah.
Like, Roadhog has the Christmas version, but also the Frankenstein monster version. And Junkrat has the Frankenstein doctor version.
Yeah, that's true.
So some of them have pretty good skins, and some of them that I play all the time are like, okay. Like, even Mercy has that really good Halloween skin that I didn't get.
Oh, right, yeah.
The witch version. Witch Mercy. But the rest are basically color swaps. Yep. Even though the current one, people were excited that she got a new skin.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about her new skin. It's basically her normal skin with some Chinese theme.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Like, it's still a color swap. It's not like a huge reimagining of her skin.
Yeah, that's true. Well, maybe next season or something.
Do you want to be on camera or what? You have to decide. You can't just walk around going like, he's getting so big.
Wow.
Hi, this is Pixel.
He knows where to look.
Yeah. And he flops. He's one of those cats that you can put him like this and he'll just stay. Like, okay. But yeah, cat time.
Yay. We should have some cat skins on
Oh yes.
on Overwatch. That would be great.
Okay, this is the most important question of the episode. Which character needs a cat skin?
The first thing I thought was Mercy. I would really like to see Mercy or Diva with a cat skin.
Mercy would work. I would like a Diva, the Diva bunny one instead of a cat.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
For her. Let's see.
Maybe. I think it would really suit May as well because she's like so cute and little.
I kinda really want either Buff Girl Zarya with the cat outfit, or like the cat ears.
Yeah,
that would be really
God.
buff cat version, or Reaper because he looks like so edgy and serious. I really want like a made cat version of Reaper.
Oh my
God! Like some of the drawings going around. I want that to be an actual skin.
Oh, that would be great.
Like anything that looks silly, I'd really like. I guess you could do that with Bastion or something that's robot-like, but not as much. I'd take a Zenyatta one, but I think the ones he has currently are good enough.
Yeah,
like the Nutcracker.
I like that one the best. Yeah, that one is really good.
Yeah.
Okay,
they have
cool.
Really good ones. I think that's good.
Yep. Right. So, did you? Yeah, you mentioned which ones you hate. Well, not hate, but.
Oh, I guess I can still like which ones you hate to play against instead of which ones you don't really play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Against would be I hate to play against Genji. Reinhardt as well, actually, because it's always better to have a Reinhardt, anyways. But it's annoying when the other team has one.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't like playing against bastions. I'm tired of seeing bastions everywhere. Like, you start having some sort of conditioning when you hear his ult sound, and it's the same with McCree. Every time I hear high noon, I'm just, like, instantly upset. I don't like playing against good Maze. Maze are really strong.
Yeah. There's been a lot of them lately as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And people who can really play Mei. I'm not cheating on them. They're amazing players.
Oh, yeah.
But they're really annoying if you're a bad player like me.
Yeah, that's true. And same for Pharah, actually. When they actually know when they actually know when to do their ult, or when you are playing support, the Pharah is after you every time. Like I've had that every time, so I think that's annoying when you're playing support. Then again, it's always annoying playing support because everyone's after you anyways.
Yeah, but like Pharah is one of those characters, like typically if you have someone that is playing sort of okay, either the Zenyatta or the Reaper, well, not the Reaper, the Soldier, or sometimes D.Va can, or a Sniper, they can take her down.
Yeah, true.
Whereas Mei, like, I mean, there's counters for Mei, but still, like, for me personally, she's really hard to, like, know how to work around. With Pharah, I can sort of work around.
Yeah. I think that's it for me. Maybe Widowmaker. If there's a really good Widowmaker as well, and you can't reach to her. Yeah.
Roadhog for me.
Oh, yeah.
Their hook is so OP. You're like, I'm totally not gonna get hooked because I'm behind two other players and I'm moving, and still you're the one getting hooked. And I'm like, no, you can't just do that. It's not even... Some characters, you just fear them for the ult.
Yeah,
Roadhog's not the one that I fear for the ult. It's just when he's bouncing around hooking.
Yeah.
That's when he's annoying to me.
That's true. I have that with Symmetra, though. I really hate people who play Symmetra. They just creep behind you and they just keep following you and you're just dead. You can't do anything.
Yeah. Now they're pretty strong, too. Symmetra is really strong now if you know how to use her and when.
Yeah.
Of course, like, at first, the first reaction when she got buffed, because I had never played against Symmetras that much before, and you walk into a room that's, like, full with turrets, you're just like... Because you're instantly dead. But otherwise, I guess now I'm more used to seeing her around, because her ult is pretty discreet, and Widowmaker's ult is pretty discreet.
Yeah, true.
Some characters that are annoying, but I like playing Sombra when I feel like annoying people, so I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't mind playing against Sombras, though.
I don't...
Like, even if they're good Sombras, I'm like, well, if I might be able to win against you. It's not like I feel like I can't do anything.
Yeah. Well, I guess, Tracer counts then as well, because really good Tracers are annoying.
Yeah, they are. Because, like, Sombra disappears, sorta, but she doesn't move.
Yeah.
Super. So you can kind of, like, track her down. Tracer just teleports.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm shooting at you, but you're no longer there. Now you're behind me shooting again.
Yeah.
I think that would be it.
Okay, cool. So that will be it for this episode then.
I still think the cat question was a good question.
Yeah, exactly. People in the comments, let us know who you would like to see in a cat skin.
or any other, like, I said a Reaper made cat skin, so, like, you can bring your own creative aspect to it. Who do you want to turn into an anime skin?
Oh god, no. Well, no. I don't think we should go too far in this.
Outfit for everybody.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done shit posting.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you soon. Feel free to put your thoughts in the comments and let me know what your favorite characters are. So thanks for watching. Bye.